All right, thank you, Matt. Well, summertime is tick season here in East Tennessee, and you know what? They are waiting for a host, and you may not realize this. They don't jump or fly. Let's take a look at a tick in what's called a questing position. Ticks actually hold on to the tips of leaves and grass by their back legs while holding front legs outstretched, just waiting to climb onto a host. Well, if you spot a tick on your child, don't panic, but getting it off of them properly is so important. And joining us now with tips for you is Dr. Katy Stordahl, ER physician at Children's Hospital. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
So let's begin with this question. What tick-borne diseases do we see here in East Tennessee?
The most common is Rocky Mountain spotted fever, which sounds like it should be out in Denver, but it's also found in the southeast. We can also see ehrlichiosis, and people often worry about Lyme disease, but Lyme disease is not a bacteria that is commonly carried by deer ticks here in Tennessee. So if it is found in a patient in Tennessee, it usually means that they have been hunting or camping or doing an outdoor activity in a different state where Lyme disease is more common.
Came back home and it manifested.
And then it manifested.
Yeah. All right, let's talk for parents about the signs and the symptoms of a tick-borne illness.
They can be very vague at the beginning. After you find a tick on your child, 3 to 5 days later, they may start having fevers, and fevers can be higher than 102. If your child then develops a rash, that is definitely a reason to see your doctor. Rocky Mountain spotted fever can easily be treated with doxycycline, but if it's not treated, it can be fatal. So the rash to look out for starts on hands and feet, and then it spreads towards the chest, the back, and the stomach, and looks like tiny red dots. Children may also have headaches and very vague complaints of aches and pains on their joints.
All right, so look for those red dots. Very, very important. Also, there are so many old wives' tales about how to get a tick off, you know, putting the clear nail polish on there and pulling it off. All those are wrong. Let's talk about the proper tick removal steps.
The proper way to get them off is with tweezers and just simply pulling. You don't want to try to twist it off or to move the head. You also don't want to try to burn it off. I've actually seen small children that their parents inadvertently burn them trying to get a tick off. That makes the tick want to get in basically deeper into the skin, to burrow in and to bite in. So if you just take a tick and gently pull off, if it's only been on there for 24 to 48 hours, it's almost always going to come off without a problem. If you feel like the head of the tick is still in your child's skin, then that parent should have their child to see their doctor.
That's when you need to go see. So when you have your children out and they're playing and the grass is high or they're in a wooded area, do a full check.
Yes, and you want to check their hair. That's something that people forget about, and under their clothes. Ticks like to get on parts of your clothes that are on the edges, so on your wrists and on your ankles, and then they can climb up your arms. So make sure after your child comes in from playing that you check them all over.
All right, very good. Thank you so much, and that's wonderful information for you. Don't be scared. Let your child have a good time, but be aware of this. And if you have a question about your child's health, just email me at ltucker@wate.com, and be sure to tune in every Thursday here on 6 News at 5:30 to see if we use your question on the air.